Holland Middle, I'm Jada Livingston.
And I'm Lily Ryden.
Today is Monday, March 25th, and this is HMS News.
Order forms have gone home for the Student Council t-shirt sale. Long sleeve shirts are $15, short sleeve shirts are $12, and shirts are available in gray or black. Money and order forms should be turned in the office by April 12. If you have any questions, see Ms. Franklin or Mrs. Kerr.
Congratulations to the 8th graders Ava Wall and Caleb Dutch, who advanced to the state level of the National History Day competition. They will compete next on April 27th in Bay City with a chance to move on to the national competition in Washington, D.C. this summer.
The next activity night will be March 27th. Volunteers will be needed, so please ask your parents to consider helping out and contacting Mr. Cassidy to sign up.
HMS will be hosting a staff versus student soccer game on Thursday, March 28th. The game will start around 1:30 p.m. Permission slips have gone home to the students who are interested and eligible to play.
The parents of players are welcome to watch, and it might be fun if kids wear their favorite soccer jerseys. Hey Jada, have you read anything good lately?
Yes, but I'm always looking for more titles.
Here are Jalen, Emma, and Libby with some books you might like.
The book Restart by Gordon Corman is about the main character, Chase Ambrose. Chase is pretty much a school bully, and about 90% of the school is terrified of him. He pushes people around and picks on boys and girls that go to his school. Then, while Chase is at home, something really bad happens to him. When he climbs out of his window to sit on the roof outside of his bedroom, he slips and falls from his very tall house that he lives in. He suffers from amnesia, which means he loses his memory. He forgets everything, including how terrible he was to other students that go to his school. So not knowing anything about his past, can he find the new Chase or continue to be the Chase that everyone hates? I liked how realistic this book was. I could feel myself living in the main characters' lives. I could feel as if I were with them. The book felt very real. On a scale from 0 to 5, I would rate Restart with a 4.5 stars.
One and Only Ivan by Katherine Applegate. This book is based off a true story. Ivan is a silverback gorilla in a cage at a mall, and he spends his time drawing with paper and crayons. His human friend Julia taught him how to draw through the cage glass. He gets lonely a lot and thinks about his old life when he wasn't in a cage. He always shares his stories with Stella, an elderly elephant, and Bob, a stray dog, and they share their own stories. Then a baby elephant named Ruby shows up at the mall and is the new main attraction. Stella takes in the baby elephant, and Ivan makes a promise to Stella, and that gives Julia an idea, which helps her come up with a risky plan. I personally love this book. It's my favorite book, and I have reread it several times. I love the style of the writing the author uses, and I love most of the characters. The only bad thing about the book is that there are some sad parts, but the ending makes up for it. And overall, I would rate this 5 out of 5 stars.
Some Kind of Happiness by Claire Legrand is a book about Finley, a girl who is struggling with depression. She has blue days when life is overwhelming, and she has these days a lot. Her only refuge is the Everwood, a magical forest world that exists in the pages of her notebook. This is only until she goes to her grandparents' house for the summer, when she realizes that the Everwood is real and right in her temporary backyard. With the help of her cousins, Finley makes fantastic discoveries and one by one uncovers the Everwood's secrets. However, as the sadness inside her grows, she quickly realizes that if she wants to save the Everwood, she'll first have to save herself. I would rate this book 5 out of 5 stars because it's a book that teaches you to love yourself, including your flaws. 322 million people worldwide live with depression, and suicide is the 3rd leading cause of death for kids 10 to 14 years old. Not only that, but suicide is the 2nd leading cause of death for 15 to 34-year-olds. This book is important for everyone to read because it teaches everyone that no matter who you are, you deserve to be happy and you are important.
Speaking of books, Tommy Greenwald, author of the book Game Changer, will be here on April 11th. If you read the book and complete a short application, you will be able to attend his presentation and get an autograph.
Your language arts teacher will be getting copies of this book for you to check out. Please talk to your language arts teacher and give them your name if you're interested in reading this book. Now on to shoutouts.
Shout out the homie, Mr. Signer.
I'd like to shout out Mrs. Cornell because her class is so laid back. She's awesome. Hey guys, so I'm gonna give a shout out to Natalie because she's nice and she helps me with my math a lot.
Shout out to Hunter for being epic.
Shout out to Marcella.
Shout out to Cheyenne.
Shout out to Drew and Aiden because they're cool. So yeah.
Shout out to Hunter for being epic.
I would like to give a shout out to Miss Franklin and Jay and Clay. Hi.
I want to do a shout out to all my friends, Paris, everybody, Javi, always being there for me. You know, they always got my back anytime I need it.
Give a shout out to Mr. Singer for being the best teacher ever.
Shout out to all my NHD people, especially Ava Wall and Caleb Dutch. You guys rock. Keep it going. Way to go.
Hi, I'd like to make a shout out to all the teachers who are doing an amazing job with testing prep for spring assessments. I know it's a very busy time, but you guys are rock stars.
Spring testing will take place beginning the week we get back from spring break. 8th graders will begin on Tuesday, April 9th with the PSAT, ELA, and math.
On April 10, they'll take the M-STEP Science, and on April 11, M-STEP Social Studies will be given. Please make sure to be here on time every day that we test. 6th and 7th grade will be testing in early May.
Our Dutch Matrix highlights will continue this week, featuring a few students from here at HMS. Let's have a look.
The person I chose to represent the U in the Dutch Matrix is Nurai Mandanova. She is always nice and very outgoing. She always makes sure to include people even when she doesn't know them. She is such a good friend and overall great person to be around. She is very bright and funny. She always does her part in group projects. She does her work and tries her best. She has a great personality and she can make you laugh even when you don't feel like it. She is very helpful with anything, even if she doesn't feel like it. I can name many people who could vouch for her. If Nurai wants something done, she'll get it done. She is very determined.
Anya Walters follows all the Dutch expectations, but one I really noticed in her is the C, which stands for committed. Anya went to East K7 in kindergarten through 7th grade, and now is a student here at Holland Middle School. She is always very focused on her work and gets done what she needs to, and gets it done quickly too. During school, Anya encourages those around her to focus on the work given and works hard to get the good grades she has. When someone needs help, she is right on it and also works great with others. She works extremely hard at everything she does, whether it's school, dance, band, or anything else she loves. She gives everything her all and doesn't stop until she's done all that she can. Anya tries her best at everything, and that's why I and everyone say that she is truly committed.
Zion follows all of the Dutch expectations, but one that really stands out is that he is honorable. He is always kind to everybody he meets and stands up for what is right. He is a kind person and a great friend for anyone. As well as being nice, he is an honorable student because he always does what is required and gets his work done quickly, putting forth his best effort. Zion is a great example of a student who follows the Dutch expectations by standing up for what is right and making good decisions everywhere he is.
Julie Wade is an 8th grader and a leader and organizer of the GSA Club at HMS. She displays the U and the Dutch Matrix united. She is a very supportive friend and student leader. Julie always makes sure people around her are happy and having a good time. She likes to help people and will even make sure strangers are feeling okay. Julie is very social, works well with others, and is great at problem solving. She organizes GSA clubs and meetings and pushes herself and the members of the club to unite and achieve their goals.
Will Green is an 8th grader at Holland Middle School. He shows a C in the Dutch Matrix and should be recognized for it. He has been in the Holland district since kindergarten. Will went to West until 5th grade doing the Spanish immersion, and in 6th and 7th grade he went to Holland Language Academy. He should be recognized for being committed because he always tries his best and challenges himself. He is a great friend and student because he strives to be the best who he can be. He embraces who he is to make him and others around him better people. In his free time, he likes to draw, read, and watch TV. This year, Will was asked to be in the Holland High School marching band and join, which is a huge commitment. This year, you may have seen him on the sidelines of the football field playing in the pit, or at the basketball games playing the drums. He has played in our percussion for 3 years and even gotten an award for Most Improved in our band. You also may have seen him at the middle school swim meets because he has swam on the team for 3 years. Swimming in the races 100 breaststroke medley, relay, 50 free, and many more. He makes Holland Middle School a better place by being committed to what he does.
Keep it up, guys. Don't forget that 8th grade Student Council will be selling popcorn during 8th grade lunch every Friday for $1.
Hey Lily, what's your favorite pizza place?
I don't think I'd be able to choose. What about you?
Skiles.
Let's see what others from HMS think.
Well, that's all we have for you this week. We'll see you next time on
HMS News.
I like Jen's Pizza. I like them all, but Pizza Hut's my favorite pizza.
I would say probably Little Caesars, because it's cheap and good.
My favorite pizza place, I like to go to Hops.
My favorite pizza place is Jets, but I like to get a special pizza there, the square crust, and I like jalapeno, bacon, pineapple, and anchovies. It's fantastic.
Pizza Hut. Village Inn. Papa Murphy's is my favorite.
I'm gonna have to say Jets.
Little Caesars.
Pizza Hut.
Like Pizza Hut. Little Caesars. Probably Pizza Hut. Papa John's.
I would say Domino's is my favorite pizza place.
Ooh, Jack.